Hi folks, and welcome back to Vlogmas. This is episode 2, but it's actually the first official day of December. So we are going to do our advent calendars. I finished more of the ornaments, so we've just hung our first ornament on the tree. Yay! I've got 4 more in production right now that I'll share with you in the next video. But yeah, the hardest part about them is just cutting them out. I feel like I'm always kind of jagged. But other than that, I actually enjoy the process of embroidering them, so that's good. And let's do our tea first, so we can make some tea, and then I'll talk to you while we're making the tea. Oh, you can get this out. So number 1 is organic green tea with cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg, and pepper. Pepper, that's interesting. Okay, let me go brew this, and I'll be right back. Oh, it's so cute. Ding! Okay. It's called Spooky Spice. I guess I should have looked at the top before I just read off the ingredients. Spooky Spice. I'll be right back. I'm trying to get use out of all the cute sweaters I bought last year. I went on a sweater binge. Oh, and I forgot to say it in the beginning, but hi, my name is Heather, and I run a small handmade business called Lemon Tree Corner, where I make purses and bags and project bags, and I'm glad to have you here. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Glad to have you spend time with me under the lemon tree this week. So here is our tea, one of my cute mugs. I like getting mugs that have the same thing on both sides because I'm left-handed. And generally, the way I drink out of a mug is on the opposite side. So if there's only one design on the mug, it's generally in the wrong direction. I'm trying to let this steep. Normally I like pretty weak tea, but this looks like it has to steep for the proper amount of time. I'll try it without sugar first. It's still pretty weak, but I can taste the pepper. That's really cool, the cardamom. So I like it at this strength. We'll see if it gets too dark for me soon. It is green tea though, so it's not going to darken up that much. So the tea I normally like this time of year is the sweet and spicy Good Earth tea. This is tea that my dad used to drink all the time. So it reminds me of him, especially around Christmas time. But I'm finding that when I drink this now, it makes my throat all dry afterwards. So it's good when I'm drinking it, great. And then my throat is very dry afterwards. So not sure what that's about, or if it's hand in hand with the coughing, which has gotten much better with my Benadryl Claritin trade-off. So that's working. I'm not like uncontrollably coughing now. I am coughing a little bit, but it's way more manageable than normal. So I don't even think I need any sugar in this. Now I remember something my sister got me a few years ago was at World Market. I think it was one of the Downton Abbey teas. It wasn't Lord Grantham's Earl Grey, because I remember that one, but it was like a Christmas blend. That was really good. That was a nice, cozy Christmas vibes without being overdone, which I think a lot of these teas get a little too crazy for me. But pop it down in the comments if you have a suggestion of a really nice kind of tea blend that gives you those cozy vibes and the cinnamon and clove without being overpowering. I would love to try it. Okay, so that's our day 1 of our tea calendar. And now the yarn in its dour blackness. Okay, I had one on top. Here we go. Number 1, day 1. I'm very excited to see what Aurora Borealis awaits us. Ooh, that's very pretty. me hold a hand up so we can get a nice view of that. Wow, that's beautiful. Wow, it's just got like, it's a nice kind of spring Kelly green with a little light mix in there. So that's cool. And I found my cute little jar. So I think what I'm gonna do is put all of the mini skeins in here, and we'll just see it grow throughout the month. And then I'll have something to hold them all until I do something with them. Still decorating the house, still have to get the tree, but I hope you enjoyed the decorations we did already. Looking back at the footage, didn't realize I had so many 50s kitsch kind of things, but that goes hand in hand. I love 40s, 50s, so the fact that all of those things from my grandma's era are still around. Some of them are originally my grandma's era, and some are reproductions of things from that era, because it all comes back around again. It's all cyclical. So wanted to show you a little bit closer up the ornaments that we are working on this week, and you'll see me work on those, but they're already on the tree through the magic of YouTube. So these ones were really fun to work on. So we have this cool Christmas tree with all the little baubles, and I don't have a light right over me, so I don't know that you're gonna get a very good view of these. Hold it back here. And then you have the ornament. I just feel like I need a flash on this. And the heart, that one turned out good. And the star, which unfortunately the loop kind of went down here instead of up here. I wasn't watching what I was doing, and I couldn't really stuff it out to the points, but that's okay. They're very cute and handmade. Yeah, so just getting in the festive mood and trying to knock these projects out as much as possible, but still having fun with them as well. So just discovering a lot about myself through the process of making these ornaments. I don't know if you're like me, but you know, the more I do something, the easier it gets, but still cutting out these little teeny pieces. Like, I'll show you in the next video, the next set of ornaments. I've got a little gnome nose that's like so tiny. It's like, I don't know how you cut these pieces out. So we're gonna be working on those, and as always, I would encourage you to hit that like button if you're enjoying my video. Also, if you've watched more than one video, I would love it if you would become a subscriber. Just hit that subscribe button. The notifications bell will tell you when the next video comes out. For Vlogmas, I am definitely doing Saturdays, but I'm also doing a midweek video or two. So if you want to see when those come out, you can hit the notifications bell. And anything you do with the channel, interacting with the channel, whether that's liking, commenting, or subscribing, tells YouTube that people are enjoying my stuff, and it suggests my stuff to other people out there in YouTube land, so we can grow a community together and just start to get to know each other. So I would love to hear from you, and I would love to any interaction that you want to have with the channel. And just watching the video supports me a lot as well. So thank you for coming and watching. I really appreciate it. And other than that, I wanted to give you an update on the quilt. So I got back to the quilt project. We laid it on the bed, measured everything, and I am a half an inch off. I'm half an inch off on one side. It's 4.5 inches instead of 5 inches. So I'm gonna cut a strip with the fabric, probably about 2 inches long, so that when I sew them, I'm going to lose a half an inch on the existing side and a half an inch on that side. So that should give me like 5.5 inches. So we should be good to go on that. And then I just have to do the process of actually, you know, sending it off and all of that fun stuff and getting that started. Yeah, but I'd really like to get that off and running so that I can have it back in time. Spring or summer at this point would be good. And, you know, as I mentioned a few weeks ago, we still have the sale continuing in the shop. So that's lemontreecorner.com/shop. And right now through the 11th, so December 11th, you can, I shouldn't have called it Black Friday, but it's a Black Friday sale. So you can use the code Black Friday, all caps, all one word, 10, no spaces, at checkout, and you can get 10% off your purchase of anything in the store. So I highly encourage you to go over there and check that out. And I don't really have a date of when I can guarantee things for Christmas. I'm going to be off that week before Christmas, so I will try and get stuff processed and out to you as soon as possible. You know, I don't know, it's all USPS mail, so I know they're inundated at this time of year. So if you want to get a Christmas present, you might as well just get it now with the 10% discount and get it off to you so that you have plenty of time and you don't have to worry about getting it before Christmas for your presents for your loved ones. And now let's get to work. So of course I always like to film when my washer is on the spin cycle, so please ignore that. So we have our next batch of 4 semi-easy ornaments. So we have the star ornament, the tree, the heart, and the ball ornament. So I'm going to go get our felt. We're going to need a red and white, a green. I don't have 2 shades of yellow, so I'm going to have to get an orange and a yellow for that one. And then the ball ornament. Now looking at this looks very similar to the stocking we already made, including the embellishments. So what I might do is I might make some like wavy bits and other colors that I can applique on, because I have that cute stitch marker progress keeper in the shop with the ball ornament that looks like that. So I might change that up a little bit. Let's go pick out some felt. I'm working on the felt ornaments, and I cut 4 out at once, which was nice. So I've gotten these 2 done. I just have to put the little hoops on the top. Apparently this batch that I'm doing is all French knots, so it's kind of annoying. But we're working on the tree right now, which is so pretty. I'm really enjoying this tree. You know, not great at French knots, but that's okay. So I'm kind of doing the French knots on my leg here. Part of the problem is I'm left-handed and I can't seem to get the tension right. So, you know, some of them are fat, some of them aren't. I think I'm just going to stick with these 4 colors on the tree. I think any more than this is going to look overdone. So that's cool. So I'm almost done with another 4. They come together really fast, so that's Lucy snoring if you can hear her. It's so funny because it's so loud in my house when she does it, but then whenever I watch the video back, you can't hear her. So it's kind of funny. Okay, that one didn't end up where I wanted it. The other one's like too fat. I'm really struggling here. Okay. Oh my god. These are not great. Oh well. Progress, not perfection. Okay. So I'm gonna get these done, and then I'll show you where I'm at with the blanket. We just started a really cool stitch on the blanket, so I want to show you guys what that looks like. I'm almost done with the row. It's been going so fast. I'm like, nope, can't finish the row until I show you what it looks like. So we will at least have 8 ornaments to start with. I've got 3 mostly done, so that's nice. So you're going to put that together with the background. And then we've got 1 more left on this set. I decided to alter it. It was going to be more French knots, I think. So I'm going to do kind of like a Charlie Brown shirt thing here with these guys, and just do that. So that'll be interesting. I'll have to figure out what pieces to pick. Oh, that's a good question. I guess I should put those on before I put this on. I should put those on before. Okay. Well, I'm glad I just thought that through. Okay, 'tis the season. I'm wearing my Christmas PJs. We've got Christmas PJs on, I've got my Christmas socks on. And I wanted to show you where we got to on the blanket. Okay, so we got these 3 stripes done. These are kind of cool. They're just like offset cluster stitches. You can see that, the red ones. And then the white lacy pattern turned out really nice. And then we have this interesting one, which is kind of like a granny square pattern with the colors in between. So that one was fun. And then now we're doing kind of a Tunisian stitch, and I wanted to show it to you because the way we're doing it is so bizarre. I've never done this before. I've been afraid of Tunisian stitch, so this is my first foray, although it's not real Tunisian crocheting. So basically, we're working this whole, we're not going back and forth. We're going up and down for this stripe. So that's very interesting. So basically, we started this ridge thing, and we're going to go into these ridges that are sticking up and kind of treat it like you would a cluster. You're going to get them all on the hook. And then we're going to go through this bottom base one. And then we're gonna go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2. Which is very cool. And it's like doing like, what, 4 rows, but you're doing it sideways. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. Let me see if I can get you closer. It doesn't usually like to focus on the crochet when I'm closer, but we'll see what it does. So we've got our little loops here. I'm gonna go through the first one, yarn over, second one, yarn over, third one's a little tighter. You just kind of like loosen it up a little bit. Yarn over, go through your base stitch, go through 2, yarn over, go 2 through, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So that's so cool. So I'm going to continue on with this. So this is stripe, what did I just do? I just did 21 through 23, I think, or this is 23. So I was looking at the kits going, I only have one more kit, like, I don't have any instructions, like, what are we on? So I was looking at it, and I just got a new package in the mail for, I think, 20, let's look at. So right now what we're doing is stripes 22 through 24, but there's a bunch more. So I've got 25, 26, 27 is the next, 25, 26, 27 is the next kit I just got in the mail, which means I've still got like a few more rows to go after that. So I'm not gonna get that kit until next month. So much for having this Christmas blanket done before Christmas. Like, it's not gonna happen. Plus I have to do the border. I don't know if the border is another kit after that. Let's see, what does this kit say? This kit says kit 9. I can't remember if there's 10 kits. There might only be 10 kits, which means that the next kit would be the last one, would have the rest of this plus the border. I'm not sure how it's gonna work, but yeah, I was kind of disappointed because that means I'm still gonna have to wait for another kit after that. But this one's kind of cool. This one looks like little Christmas trees. So that's fun. So I'm making good progress on this. I was just very disappointed to hear that I'm not going to be able to finish it. So it sounds like January is when I'm going to get the next kit. So, and next to me we have the Snoring Lucy. There's the Lucy. Snoring away. So I'll fast forward you and we'll get working on this. Okay, this one is called Gingerbread Treat. Seems a lot darker. Yum, that's really good. This one might need some sugar. Okay, and then we are going to open number 2. If I can find number 2, there's number 3. Okay. 13, 24, 13. Oh, 125. 2. Yay. Number 2. This is so exciting. Open, open, open. Ooh, I see some green. Looks like the exact same color as yesterday, doesn't it? That totally looks like the exact same color. Let me get yesterday's. Oh, that's hilarious. And we'll put some sugar in here. Now I know this is my first rodeo and all, but don't these look exactly the same? I guess one is a little bit darker than the other one, but they're pretty similar. I'm gonna pop in a photo. I was watching TL Yarncraft's video and Tony was talking about she made a shawl version of her scarf, and it's just neat the way she weaves in the new color for like a band or two with the old color, trading back and forth. I really think it's very cool, and it's another idea to do with these mini skeins, but only if there's enough variety at the end. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about this. I guess we will wait and see what unfolds for us. So I'm gonna call it on this one. Thank you for joining me this week. Since we're already here, let's just do an outro. And I hope that you are enjoying December so far and having a good week ahead. And I will see you for the next one. Love you. Bye.